Imagine a prince, born to rule, but forced to flee his own kingdom. Instead of ascending the throne of his homeland, he rises through the ranks of its greatest rival, becoming one of its most powerful generals. This isn't a fantasy novel. It's the incredible true story of a Cambodian prince who became a legend in the army of Siam. This is a tale of shifting loyalties, battlefield genius, and a man caught between two worlds, whose life story tells us so much about the complex history of Southeast Asia. To understand our prince's journey, we first need to travel back in time, to the centuries following the decline of the mighty Angkor Empire. Cambodia, once a dominant power, was entering a period of deep instability. The throne was a revolving door of kings, often put in place and just as quickly removed by powerful noble families. This internal weakness made Cambodia vulnerable. To the west, the ambitious kingdom of Ayutthaya or Siam was expanding its influence. To the east, Vietnam was also pushing its frontiers. Cambodia was caught in the middle, a prize to be fought over by its more powerful neighbors. The royal court was a hotbed of intrigue and conspiracy, where survival depended on picking the right side. It was into this chaotic and dangerous world that our prince was born. He was of royal Cambodian blood, a direct descendant of the once glorious kings of Angkor. But in a time of succession crises, royal blood wasn't a guarantee of safety. It was a target. So why would a prince abandon his claim to the throne and leave his homeland? The reasons were simple: survival and ambition. The Cambodian court was fractured into rival factions, each vying for control. A young prince from a competing royal line was seen not as family, but as a threat to be eliminated. Assassination plots were common, and the air was thick with paranoia. His very existence put his life in jeopardy. Adding to the internal pressure was the growing influence of Siam and Vietnam. These external powers would often back their preferred candidates for the Cambodian throne, turning the country into a proxy battleground. For a prince without a strong faction behind him, staying in Cambodia meant risking becoming a pawn or a casualty in this great game of empires. Seeing the writing on the wall, he made a decision that would change the course of his life and the history of the region. He chose exile. His destination was the heart of his kingdom's rival, Ayutthaya, the glittering capital of Siam. Seeking refuge may seem like a desperate move, but it was a calculated one. The Siamese court often welcomed political exiles, especially those of high birth. They were valuable asset sources of intelligence and potential future allies. Upon his arrival, the Cambodian prince wasn't treated as a prisoner, but as a guest of honor. He was welcomed into the Siamese royal court, a world both familiar in its regal protocols and yet completely foreign. He had to navigate a new language, new customs, and a complex new set of courtly politics. But he was a quick study. He observed, he learned, and he adapted, earning the trust of his hosts. The Siamese saw in him not just a refugee, but a young man of immense potential. It was in this foreign land that his true journey to power would begin, far from the Cambodian throne he left behind. The prince's rise in Siam was nothing short of meteoric. and it was built on a foundation of unique skills and unwavering loyalty. He brought with him the formidable martial traditions of the Khmer warriors. The Cambodian fighting arts, honed over centuries of warfare, were renowned for their effectiveness. The prince was a master of these techniques, and his prowess in combat training quickly caught the eye of Siamese military leaders. But skill alone wasn't enough. In a court filled with ambitious nobles, loyalty was the most precious currency. The prince dedicated himself completely to the service of the Siamese king. He proved time and again that his allegiance was not to his old life in Cambodia, but to his new patrons in Ayutthaya. This loyalty, combined with his natural intelligence, made him a formidable figure. He demonstrated a keen mind for strategy and an innate ability to lead men on the battlefield. He wasn't just a fighter, he was a commander. His diplomatic skills, learned in the treacherous courts of Cambodia, also proved invaluable in negotiating with local lords and rival factions. He was the complete package, a warrior, a strategist, and a diplomat. It wasn't long before the Siamese rulers decided to put his exceptional talents to the ultimate test. He was given command of troops and tasked with one of the kingdom's most critical duties: defending the borders. His first major assignments were leading campaigns right on the frontier he knew best, the one between Siam and Cambodia. Here, his knowledge of the terrain, the culture, and the Khmer language gave him an unparalleled advantage. He knew how his opponents thought because he was one of them. He led his Siamese forces with courage and brilliance, repelling invasions and securing key territories. His victories earned him immense respect, not just from the king, but from the rank-and-file soldiers and the proud Thai nobles who were initially wary of this foreign-born commander. He wasn't just a guest anymore. He was one of their own, a celebrated general of the Siamese army. He had successfully transformed from a Cambodian prince in exile into a pillar of the Siamese military establishment. This created a fascinating and complex dual identity. By blood, he was Khmer, a son of the Cambodian royal lineage. By duty and oath, he served Siam. He commanded Siamese armies, often against Cambodian forces. Can you imagine the internal conflict? Leading soldiers against the very people of your homeland, perhaps even against relatives or former allies. He had to constantly balance his loyalty to the Siamese king who gave him power and protection, with the lingering connection to the land of his birth. This wasn't just a personal struggle. It was a political tightrope. His every action was scrutinized. Was he truly loyal to Siam? Did he still harbor ambitions for the Cambodian throne? He navigated this delicate position with incredible skill, proving that his allegiance was to the kingdom that had adopted him. His life became a living embodiment of the complicated, intertwined relationship between these two powerful kingdoms. He was a man of two worlds, respected in one, and a figure of controversy in the other. The impact of this Cambodian prince on regional history was profound. For Siam, he was a game-changer. His military leadership significantly strengthened the Siamese army, particularly its operations along the eastern frontier. He introduced Khmer military tactics and knowledge, enriching Siamese martial traditions. His presence also had a significant cultural impact. The exchange wasn't just one way. His life at the Siamese court fostered a deeper understanding and interaction between Thai and Khmer cultures, influencing art, court language, and administration. For Thai-Khmer relations, his story is a perfect example of their complex dynamic, a blend of rivalry, warfare, and shared kinship. He was a symbol of how individuals could cross borders and allegiances, shaping the destiny of nations. While he fought for Siam, his story is an inseparable part of both Thai and Cambodian history, a testament to how deeply connected their pasts truly are. Today, the prince is remembered in fragments, a figure more prominent in Thai chronicles than in Cambodian ones, where he is often seen as a defector. He is a ghost of history, a prince without a kingdom, a general without a nation that was entirely his own. But his legacy is more than just a military record. He is a powerful symbol of the fluid and interconnected nature of Southeast Asian history. Borders and national identities were not as rigid as they are today. Loyalty was often personal, pledged to a patron or a king rather than to an abstract nation-state. His story challenges our modern understanding of patriotism and identity. He was a product of a time when personal destiny could transcend ethnic and political boundaries. His life was a bridge, built between two great civilizations, forged in the fires of conflict and division. He remains a fascinating footnote in the grand epic of Southeast Asia, a Cambodian prince who found his destiny as a Thai general. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the past. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more hidden histories. Let me know in the comments what you think about his incredible life. See you next time.